Well, in the KwaZulu-Natal, several schools have been damaged by strong winds over the past few days. The province is among the hardest hit by this week's extreme weather. While no fatalities have been reported, there are multiple cases of injuries. Newzroom Afrika's Phila Mthembu now joins us from one of the affected schools. A very good morning to you, Phila. Thank you so much for making time for us this morning. Tell us about the situation at Tamba Masoga Primary School and the impact that this weather has had on the infrastructure there.
All right, Eldrin, good morning to you. We are just here by the school right now, but what I can tell you is that teaching and learning has already started. And just to give you a bit of a background with regards to what happened here, if you may see there, my colleague will show you. This is the aftermath after a roof was actually blown off. We understand that around 3 classes had been severely affected. And this particular incident happened on Tuesday, but it so happened that it was at around the time that the learners were not here. It was in the early hours of the morning, around 6 a.m. And the learners from those particular classes have now had to find other classes, to actually be accommodated in. And you'd also remember that now is a period where the junior examinations are being written. So there's quite a bit of a challenge with regards to the academics as well as how the school needs to function from here. We also understand that there are officials which are going to be visiting the school to kind of quantify the damage which has occurred. I'm now going to bring into the conversation, though, Aldrin, just to get more information from the KZN Department of Education, Mlungisi Mjali, to give us a sense exactly of how bad the situation is. Thank you so much for your time. You are on Newzroom Afrika. If you can just outline for us how bad the particular situation here is and how affected are the pupils as well as the staff.
Thank you. As you know, throughout the province, we have 138 schools that were affected by the weather this weekend. And then this district alone, 9 schools were affected. But this is one of the hardest hit schools, and we're grateful that there were no learners that were injured during those storms, as you say, because it happened in the early hours of the morning. But we are working with the schools. We are trying to assist them. Here at this school, 3 grade 7 classes have been damaged. So we're in the process now of assisting the school with mobile classrooms. But our teams are spread out across the province to do an assessment of how best we can assist the schools to bring the infrastructure back into its working condition.
And it happens at a very crucial time where examinations are being written. Is the staff able to cope? Are the teachers coping as well as the learners, considering the circumstances at this point?
As I say, we are here to support them, but we are happy with the response from the teachers because they are able to make arrangements, especially for the grade 7 learners that are writing exams, to accommodate them within the school. It's difficult. It's a difficult task, but we are pushing as well to make sure that we bring in those mobile classrooms as soon as possible.
And do we perhaps know how long is it going to take for the situation to return back to normal?
It's difficult to say now because, as I say, our teams are out doing assessments. They're engaging with our agents, your IDTs and your Department of Public Works to do an assessment and also do some quotations in terms of how, when and how we are going to restore the infrastructure of the schools.
All right. Once that quotation comes out, do you think you have the budget for it by the looks of things?
We do have challenges with the budget, and we're talking to the province, we're talking to the treasury departments to make sure that we are tapping into the disaster funds as well. We're doing everything we can to ensure that these schools return to normal functionality.
All right. Okay, thank you so much. Aldrin, quickly, I'm also going to bring in a parent who also happens to be a member of the SGB. So, Mthembu, just a quick one. Sabanga kakhulu ngesikhathi sakho. Okokuqala nje, uma ngabe ungakhuluma wena as umzali mawubheka isimo la esikoleni, mhlambe ungaphawula uthini?
Ngicela ukunibingelela nonke. Njengoba sila enhlamba masoka ezabazali sike saphazamiseka kakhulu ngalendlela yokuthi ngosuku lasisigameko sibe nenhlanhla khona ukuthi izingane bezingakafiki esikoleni zigcine zijikisiwe ezinye izingane ngoba bengakahlelwa kahle ukuthi kuzosebenzeka kanjani. Siyabonga ukuthi bayenzile imizamo othisha bakwazi ukuthi ba-arrange noma sesisebenza ngaphansi kwesimo esinzima cause izingane zithanda ukumpintshampintsheka emaklasini of which lento yenzeke ngesikhathi esinzima sama-exam kaJune. Siyacela mhlambe kumnyango ukuthi uzame ukuthi usilekelele kukwazi ukuphesheka lesi sikhathi kakhulukazi sama-exam ngendlela ongakwazi ukuthi ulule ngaso isandla. Siphinde sinxuse futhi mekungenzeka ngoba baningi osomabhizinisi abakhona la endaweni nabo abangabazali mekungenzeka bagcine bekwazile ukuthi basilulele nabesandla la abangakwazi ukuthi bagcine baxhase khona.
Siyabonga kakhulu ngesikhathi sakho. Desperate please coming through from a parent, Aldrin, who is also an SGB member in this school. I'm now, going to try and show you also, some parts of the roofs which were actually blown off here. My camera operator is going to assist just to give you the picture. So this is the roof that was blown off here. We understand that 3 grade 7 classes have been incredibly impacted. The Department of Education currently on the ground. They are going to be working and assessing the damage and also, do their best in terms of quantifying it and then see how they can go on with regards to repairing all the damage that has been suffered in this particular school. But the pressure and the burden still remains as some of the children have now found themselves having to share classrooms with other grades in order to continue with writing their examinations as it is now mid-year.